Blessings, this is Kenya from Efouria. Today, have you ever thought about how do you bounce back from a mishap, misstep, or even a misunderstanding? Today, I want to give you 3 things on how you can do that. In order for you to bounce back, first of all, Galatians 6:9 tells us, if you faint not, you will reap a reward. It is so important for us to not give in. My favorite word in almost all of Webster is perseverance. We must press on. Let me give you 3 ways on how you can bounce back. Being kind to yourself. Proverbs 24:16 says this. For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again. Remember, in this life there will be trouble. Jesus told us. However, you can always get back up. Use your past not as a prison, but as a university. You want to grow through anything and everything you have gone through. So be kind with yourself. I remember, going through the adulterous relationship that I had to endure. And I had to recognize I had to be okay with being gentle with me, forgiving myself for some of the things, and helping myself understand is that I'm not perfect. None of us are. So you can get through it. Just be kind to yourself. Number 2, be willing to be aware of how it happened. Now that is really key. To look within thyself to see what thy challenges were versus pointing the finger at them. And that's always easy to do, especially when you're in pain and your heart is broken and things are feel like they're coming at you. To look at your part in it is critical. Proverbs 4:7 says, in all thy getting, get an understanding. In all thy getting, get an understanding. Why is getting an understanding so key? Because it allows us, it says, in all you're getting, get understanding, right? Therefore, get wisdom, right? It is wise to get an understanding because it allows you not to make the same mistake you did before when you understand what you have done and where you have come from. So seek understanding, and God is so willing to give it to us. I shared with you all before how I had to go before the Lord and ask, why am I always offended when he comes at me or when someone gives me constructive criticism? I had to look at myself and see that I was thinking about it the wrong way. Ask God, ask him how you're thinking about it. Do you need to change how you look at it and see what your part is in it so that you can become better? Last thing, be willing to look and move forward. Philippians 3:13 tells us this, and it speaks to us looking at what Paul had gone through and how Paul decided to press on forward to a higher calling, right? It reads this, Proverbs 3:13 reads this way. And it's so key for us to see how God calls us to get through anything, right? Proverbs 3:13 says, brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead. You cannot run your race looking behind. I remember when I was a track runner in high school, my coach said, you don't look to the left or to the right, you're looking ahead. Because if you look back there, you lose time, you're delayed. God has so much for you. You don't want to lose time, nor do you want to be delayed on what He is going to do in and through you and how you're going to bless others because of what you have gone through. I'm looking forward to you understanding that God has a perfect plan for you bouncing back from mishaps, missteps, and misunderstandings. 3 things. Be kind to yourself. Number 2, be aware of your part in it. And number 3, be able to move forward. Looking forward to giving you other advice on how to think better, see better, feel better, and your relationships get better. If this has blessed you in any way, in any shape or form, share it with another sister or brother and subscribe and like it so that I can continue providing and serving you in the best way possible. Looking forward to you. God bless. Let's go.